They're waiting for the show. And we are live. All right, people, you know what it is. It's the one and the only, the American Cholo podcast, broadcasting live and directly from North Hollywood, California. My name is Gil, and I am the American Cholo. Damn, I think I could be a rapper, homie.
Yeah, you sound like you about to start spitting.
Damn, homie, I think I can do this shit, carnal. And of course, I have my co-host. Oh, wait a minute. This is not Boo Boo Bear.
Man.
Wait, who's this guy?
Man, what's cracking like with the booty smacking? It's your favorite photographer, Notorious One. And you know what? I got some big shoes to fill, but I'm here to step up to the plate. You know, Boo Boo's not feeling good today, so we're giving him the day off. Big Gil, you know, he gives us 40 hours sick time and 40 hours vacation time. So you know, Boo Boo's taking one of them today.
You know how we do it.
You giving dental to it?
No. What really happened was I heard Boo Boo shaved his beard and mustache, homeboy.
Oh man!
And I told him we had a clause in the contract for you shave your beard and mustache, you're gone, homeboy.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, homeboy. That's what gives you the power, homeboy. So he shaved it. He looked like a butterface. So
Everything butter.
shout out to Boo Boo. Hope you get better, player.
Yep.
So let's just look at this. No te paniques, carnal. No, that's it. All right, let's get right into this, homie. Well, I'm going to introduce you, and then you can introduce him. Homie.
Right,
How about
absolutely.
that? Our next guest is a hip-hop star in the making. He's from the rough and tough streets of South Central Los Angeles. You can hear you can't hear the phrase double S without thinking of him. Please give a warm welcome to the one and only WeSSmont SSkeme.
Double Les. How y'all doing, man? WeSSmont SSkeme. You already know we in the building. We had to come do it one time. We appreciate the homie, man, for giving us the opportunity. Had to pull up with the homie right here, man, Psycho 83rd. Let them know.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing? It's Psycho 83rd.
Put that mic a little bit closer.
I'm
Put it right to the edge. Put the mic right to the edge. Don't get scared now. And pick it up a little bit. Pick it up a little bit.
There you go.
Vámonos. There you
like
go.
Like a rapper. There you go.
All right.
Let them know what they call you.
They call me Psycho 83, 83rd.
What's 83
Right
for?
here with
What's 83 for?
It's from my where I grew up at, my neighborhood.
Okay, 83rd.
Put 100 to
Yeah.
the low bottom.
Yeah, there you go.
From the A tray, but you're
And
A-tray,
everything
homie.
in between.
All right, so let's get out to you real quick, homie. Where were you born and raised at, carnal?
South Central Los Angeles.
Man, homie.
Absolutely.
So you're born like on the right there on Vermont, or?
Yeah, I was actually born at Martin Luther King Jr. Hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Killer
Before
King?
before the shit burned, had that little fire or whatever.
Killer King is there no more?
It's still there doing something. I think. I don't even know, man. I don't even be paying attention.
They ain't saving no
You know what I'm
lives.
saying?
huh?
Exactly. I wouldn't go there for sure. But yeah, I'm from South Central, man. Specifically from the WeSSmont district. It's a district within South Central. You know, within Los Angeles and all that. It's over there on the borderline of like Gardena, Inglewood, and then on the other side Watts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So give us a little breakdown of your whole upbringing. You grew up with mom, dad. You have siblings. The whole shit.
I grew up with a single mother, a few siblings. You know what I'm saying? One older brother, one younger brother, one younger sister.
How were you as a child? You out there playing bikes?
I was an asshole.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm luckily I was still from a generation that we played outside. We used to go like just do a bunch of fucking fuckery.
Yeah, just go around and get into trouble, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, you're one of the last ones. Yeah, because right now everybody just wants to play fucking video games, homeboy.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Everybody want to stay on their tablet and everything. I get it's the new generation and all that, but there you go.
You got it.
Yeah, it's the new generation. I feel it, but yeah, I came from a generation where we used to still play outside. We used to still ride our bikes, still, condoning extracurricular activities.
So talk to me a little bit about the extracurricular activities. How did you go from, being a kid on the bicicleta with the cart or whatever, with the, you get the can and you rip the can.
And you sound like a motorcycle? You already know. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, homie. How do you go from that to, eventually steering into the the ways of gangs and stuff like that?
Honestly, it was like more of a product of my environment type of situation, but I don't even say that to try to blame my environment, I take full responsibility for everything, but at the end of the day, I don't know, I used to just fuck around to the point where I was getting into stuff, and we mischievous as young men growing up in the ghetto, and being Hispanic, they very, like, the older homies go embrace you all the time, but it wasn't even them. They didn't brainwash me or anything like that. It was just got tired of getting shot at, you know what I'm saying, for something that I wasn't even a part of.
So were a lot of the younger guys that you grew up with doing the same thing as you, ended up going?
Actually, I used to kick it with a diverse group of people based off the fact that I was a pothead. When you smoke weed, you just cool with everybody. And not in gangbang, you know what I'm saying? Despite the fact that people thought I gangbang because of people in my family, whatever, right? So people that I associated with, they like, you guilty by association, obviously. Yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not innocent to the shit either, because I used to hang out with them. But one thing I did stand firm on is not gangbanging. But So I used to kick it with like a bunch of different people, skaters, taggers, rockers. I used to tag at one point.
Was there any guys that once you in the hood and all that, you just don't mess with those guys anymore? Now they're your enemies?
Nah, not really. Like I said, I didn't really have homies that grew up around that life. I was the homie that they talk about, like, oh yeah, I had a homie.
You're the black sheep.
I guess you could say that, but I'm white as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you identify as a black sheep,
Yeah.
homeboy.
If the police got the guns drawn, I identify as a white male. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, oh boy. And what kind of music were you listening to back then when you were smoking weed?
Also very diverse, based off my mother. That was based off my mother, and she was just like listening to a long range of different artists, like from every kind of genre of music: Spanish music, English music, R&B, hip hop. Like just corridos, everything.
You think that helped you with your rapping career?
It helped expose me to different ways of writing music. I think so. The lyrics, like certain genres stick to the aspect of actually writing lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to other genres that want to focus on beats nowadays, So I think it gave me like a different experience and, different ways to like experiment with music.
Have you experimented with like any rock and roll yet or anything like that?
Nah, but I mean, I had a couple of homies, like I said, that I grew up with that are into that. They play guitars and all. And
Who's that one chick that they just did the song for Elvis? That she did a remix for that song. You know what I'm talking about, Chris? You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Oh, Doja Cat.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
She made a remix?
That's you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Oh, she did. She
crying all the time.
That's a banger.
That's what that is. That's exactly what that is. So I'm thinking, man,
people find inspiration from all different kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, I heard her playing a lot of different stuff and exposed me to a lot of different kind of music.
And when was your first? Do you remember the first song that you actually started rapping to? Not your song yourself.
Yeah.
The first one.
Absolutely, I did. It was that Young Jock song, that Me in the Tread. Yeah. I was like literally like in elementary school still, and I was like on some. I just replaced certain lyrics and all that. Just made some sexual innuendos in there. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, after that, I used to just do it. Here and there to certain songs, but I never really took it serious at all. I mean, he'll tell you I used to rap all the time.
So has Psycho been there throughout the whole journey, your journey as well?
Yeah, I met him when I meet you. How old was I? Like,
I think he was like 12, 11.
I used to
so you guys are kids. I mean,
I used to just talk shit to them because he'll tell you too. I didn't even care about the gangbang and stuff. I used to talk shit about them. Like, man,
yeah, always.
So what was Psycho doing throughout all this time?
Gangbanging. When he met me, I was already gangbanging. Because I used to kick it with his older brother.
Talking to the mic, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. So I used to kick it with his older brother, and he took me to his house once, and this fool was in the backyard rapping, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, this fool just watched 8 Mile? What the fuck?
I did.
Yeah, and then I thought it was like a phase or something, but every time I went, he was always rapping, and me and his brother were doing our shit, and then because he's a little younger than me, about like 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
But I was already doing my shit, and I mean, he always stuck with it.
In and out of juvenile hall.
That's right.
Yeah, that's him. He was there though. So like when I was younger, he was there. He see me come up. I used to just be a little knucklehead asshole kid that used to just talk shit to every and anybody, And I didn't end up taking the music serious until years later. Till a couple of the older homies heard me rapping, and they like, oh no, we gotta do something with you.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, fool. So that's your first rap song, and then you're dabbling around the homies. And what did you hear when you heard this guy rap the first time? What were you thinking?
I don't even. He watched 8 Mile. He was spitting some bullshit.
But was it any good, or was it like?
From what I remember, it wasn't good. But I mean, he always kept. Every time I showed up,
that made me want to rap battle him right now. Just for him to say, he ain't never said no shit like that to me. Go ahead.
Nah, he was starting up. Every time I went back, I mean, he had some better shit. And then at the end, I mean, we got lost, in our worlds. I was in and out. This fool did his shit too. And then the last time I heard him, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, damn, this motherfucker got good.
How old was I around that time? I turned to the interviewer now. Look.
I think it was the first, when you hit the pin the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but what about you, bro? Like, I know it was all funny games at first, but when did you was like, damn, I'm pretty good at this shit?
Honestly, bro, not even until recently. Like I said, when I was about like 16, 17 years old, the homies heard me. One of the homies had just got released from some stuff, right? And he heard me, and I knew him when I was younger, so he wasn't there. I grew up a couple years. So then he heard me, and he was like, oh, and he's a hip hop head, like a real hip hop head,
Right.
So he ended up taking me pretty much under his wing, and they started like schooling me and making me watch all type of rap videos and documentaries and interviews and rap beefs, and I'm talking about everything from all the way back then. So that's how I got exposed to a lot of East Coast rappers. Yeah. See, like I used to just hear radio music with my mom and stuff, but with the homies, they exposed me to the underground shit, the shit that don't make the radio, you know what I'm saying? Which is 80% of albums sometimes, you know? So, well, back then at least, you know?
Right. So, when you went to the joint, how old were you?
The first time I was 18 years old.
Damn, you went fresh off the fucking right there.
I had just got out from juvenile hall.
Was it all the beautiful things you aspired it to be, homeboy?
The first time,
you were kind of pumped up because you were young.
The first time, like a knucklehead, I was pumped up. I wanted to like go earn my stripes, quote unquote.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So it didn't even end up being like that. They ended up looking out and shooting me to the YLP program because my points were pretty high.
Right.
And when I was at Delano, I was over there in the cells with the homies. And at first, I'm like, you know, I denied the shit because I'm like, they told me to deny weird ass programs, you know, and I'm like, man, fuck all that, I ain't going, you know. But I took it back to the homie, one of the homies, you know, good ass homie, man, Johnny Boy from Fontana, from Southside Fontana. He ended up telling me, looking into it, and was like, nah, bro, this is legit shit. It's YLP program, you know what I'm saying? They just basically override you to go to a lower yard so you got better chances of making it home, which helped me because out of a 6 with 80, I got out like in 2.5 years. I got my high school diploma, a GD. I got 2 vocational classes. I ended up going to fire camp before the yards flipped and all that. I paroled in 2018 from CRC.
Were you a Pulaski or where were you, homeboy?
I did everything actually. I was a McLeod, Pulaski. I actually was on the SAW team.
You on the chainsaw?
Yeah, I ran the chainsaw too. I got like over 2,000 chainsaw hours.
Are you getting fires up there?
Oh no, we went and did a bunch of them.
This is crazy. Huh?
That shit's cool. Actually, that shit would test you like different than the streets. Hey. Like the streets, they test you a different way, but that shit like mentally, emotionally.
It's unfortunate the policies that stand because it'll give you some work ethic.
Oh, I was right there when the last wave. I was literally took off on the PCs at the fire camp. Oh, no. So I got to enjoy the very last of like the last mother of Mohicans. You know,
you're out there with you can't see. You know what's crazy? You're out there, like even to today. I bet you hear chainsaws. You think about that, right?
Yeah.
And then you're at night, you're cutting line, and then you wake up in the morning after you sleep
on the mountain.
Yeah,
I was never cold. I used to take all type of clothes. I don't care if it weighs extra. I'm taking a whole another kid.
Hey, but it was pretty cool. You wake up in the morning, you see this big old line that you cut the night before, right?
Yeah.
It's like you guys did something.
Yeah, it does show you something. Like it's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of stuff from prison period. My first term. That's why I felt like I really needed to go the first time. Maybe the second and third time. Nah.
Second and third.
But the first time was definitely, man. I learned a lot of key aspects about life.
So as you were going to the joint, would you go 2 more times or 1 more time?
I went 1 more time to the state pen over here in California. Then I got arrested over there in Las Vegas.
The Vegas time, huh?
And I'm technically not allowed on the Las Vegas Strip ever. But I mean, who's really checking for me though? You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Like, shit. Were you rapping when you were in the joint?
Yeah. Well, so that's where it started taking. So the homies heard me when I was younger, when I was like 16, 17. Then I ended up going to juvenile hall that first time. Then I got out. They were telling me like, "What's up, bro?" They were just like, not really trying to see where my head was at, but my head wasn't into no rap. I was like focused on like, my son at that time and getting a job and just getting my life started, kind of stuff. Right. And then I ended up going back to jail, which ended up being my first time to prison. Then I got out for 2 months, went back to prison, got out for 2 months, and then went back in Las Vegas, and then.
You coming out here just turning up or what the fuck?
Nah, I'm just saying, but I'm saying in between those times, the homies were telling me like, you know what, bro? They rented phones out for me. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, they rented some phones out for me. So you already know it's 2 phones because it's like 1 to record and 1 to play the beat. You know what I'm saying? So, and them motherfuckers ain't cheap. You know, luckily the homies, the homies in there also believed in what I had going on. I guess they seen something within me that I didn't. That the homies, like I said on the outs from my older homies, I was kind of blessed for a certain amount of time to have some good older homies because they were the only ones taking care of me. So they were like, you know what, go ahead and drop some freestyles. And I was like, they were sending me money. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'll do whatever the fuck y'all want. He said and then Jay paid, So I was like, cool. And then I wasn't tripping. So I dropped them. Then like, much to my surprise, they ended up going like little baby viral. I call it baby viral because it was just like within like the Hispanic community. Yeah, like within the hood, Hispanic
Chicano
community type shit. But all the homies were like, yeah, this shit's hard. Then when I went back to prison, they did it again. And then right before I went to take off on the PCs, we did another one. And then when I got out, the whole taking off on the PCs, we did another one. So then I got out, and then everybody was fucking with my shit. And then that's how the homie Avenue Baby even ended up finding out like that I was even out, because when I got
Avenue Baby,
shout out to Avenue Baby, he made
baby.
So Rough So Tough happen. In case y'all didn't already know, like I said that a million times on a dozen other platforms.
Yeah, but this is the American Troll.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Avenue Baby. But yeah, I guess he seen me drop a freestyle, because when I got out, we dropped a freestyle. We were supposed to drop a music video. Go shoot a music video, but some shit happened. And in an undisclosed location, allegedly. So we ended up doubling back to the hood, and then we ended up just dropping the freestyle. And when I dropped that freestyle, I guess unbeknown to me, he was seeing that I was out, you know what I'm saying? And then he hit me up for the So Rough So Tough. And then at that time, the homies were barely getting me to take it more serious. And when I was in prison, a lot of the homies were supported, like a lot of the homies, even older homies. And they hate when the homies rap.
That's what put you and a lot of the other homies on the map, was that song, man. Because
no, absolutely.
When I heard that thing, it was like, whoa. Because there's a lot of things when it comes to our community. This is what happens a lot with Raza. You can't sit here and bang somebody else's hood, like when they rap, and people say it all the time. I'm like, wait a minute, homie. In our age, we're all saying Compton.
Yeah.
You know? So don't sit here and tell me that when I bump that shit. Nah, homie, I'm here saying WeSSmont. I'm saying Long Beach. I'm saying
and then really like not to cut you off, in a wider aspect, it's more about like you said, we over here shouting Compton, and we over here shouting Long Beach when Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg rapping, but you can't support the homie. And at the end of the time, I'm not even saying this so you could bang my shit. That's why I really ended up going with Double S. Because Double S, as you know, it's existed amongst the homies for a very long time. So I'm not the person that invented this logo. I'm just for some reason I just started doing it, and then people like my generation, I guess, caught on. But a lot of the other rappers like I messed with did it way before me.
But let us know exactly what Double S stands for.
Well, Double S, the way I when I say it, bro, in all honesty,
Double S,
it really means the actual area of Los Angeles that's like the south side of Los Angeles. At least to the homies. I'm not talking about no real map or nothing. So it's like you got the east side, you got East LA, you got the west side over there. I seen the homie. You had the homie Lux up here from Temple, like he's down there by downtown. You know what I'm saying? The Rampart district. Yes. So it's like and then where we're at is like the Double S is South Central, Compton, Watts, Linwood, Paramount, Cudahy, Southgate, and forgive me if I'm drawing a blank right now on your city, because I always get comments like, you forgot about us. But shout out to everybody from the Double S. You already know. But to me, that's what it means. I'm just representing the whole area, right? But as I started rapping, there's homies like in the IE, homies in Orange County, excuse me, and like homies even from up north. And I was up there with a lot of homies from up north, like all the way up north. And they were even like Double S, because I was, saying it in there. So it's like, at the end of the day, I see that it became more of a everybody thing. So I'm not fighting it. I'm not getting mad every time somebody like Double S and they not fighting. Hey, where you at? Let me check your freaking height. You know what I'm saying? When I made the Mr. Double S, I was just saying all that shit. Like I was talking shit to everybody. Like, hold on, bro, because every time I hear somebody now, it's like Double S. I'm like, man, hold up, man. Yeah. It's cool though.
It's kind of life of its own, homie.
I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least for the homies, like I said, it was for us anyways. You know what I'm saying? It was to let people know, because every time you hear YG come on a song, it's like YG 400, right? Yeah. So it's like you hear that, and I'm aspiring to one day get on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And if not, I don't really care. But at the end of the day, when you hear that Double S, I want people to know, like, oh yeah, that's them, that's the homies right there.
Right now, when you hear it, like as far as our community, you already know what it is, homie.
Yeah. Anybody that's denying it already know. Like you already stop lying to yourself.
Hey, show people the shirt real quick, homie.
Yeah, Vermont. Look, and Hood Soul. Shout out to Hood Soul. Shout out to Ruby. That's right. So shout out to Ruby from Hood Soul. If y'all haven't checked that song out, Faces, she helped me collaborate with that song with Lizzie G to make that happen.
So when would you say that you actually started really taking your rap thing serious, and you kind of realized, hey man, I can actually make a living out of this one day?
Like I said, until recently. So to fast forward, I did the So Rough So Tough. We started getting crazy amount of momentum. So the homies decided to capitalize on that. And like I said, at that moment, I'm still really not even, like, I'm just kind of in the air with it. I'm like, we out here, we partying, we doing it, we going to the studio. Excuse me. But once it started catching traction, they capitalized on the moment, and they ended up helping and build a YouTube channel, got me an Instagram, got me a DistroKid, got me set up, you know what I'm saying? And even now, like I got my homegirl that just made me a website, with a real domain, so for our clothes. And even with the homies before, they helped me start making this clothes, you know what I'm saying? Start making the Vermonts and everything. And we actually looked into doing everything. So that's when I started really seeing like and then when they put me on DistroKid and everything, and I'm starting to see the money of Spotify and everything, I'm like, oh well, we getting money for this. Like, let's go. Then we started going full fledged in the videos, and I started really investing in it now because I'm like, okay, this is like, and I'm not saying it was just because of money, because I really love to rap. Like he said, I've been doing it for a long time. It's just I never in a million years would have thought they was gonna pay me to rap. Like people pay me for shows, people pay me for verses. That's crazy, man. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I used to just do this shit walking home from school.
That's dope. So is it more like a motivation?
Absolutely. Like and more about the love and support I get. Like the money's cool, right? That's when I started taking it seriously. But more that I do it now is like because I see the outpouring love that I be getting, bro. Like it's crazy. Like homies man, we got homies tapping in from like Germany, from New Zealand, from France. They be sending, you know, the homie. I show the homie too, because it's like it's our accomplishments, you know. It's like people all the way out there bumping our stuff. That's pretty cool to me.
That's dope.
That's dope enough for me. I mean, and even people like the homie right here, you know, giving us the opportunity to shine on his platform. Even being interviewed is like an honor, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that.
I saw you at UrbanCon, homie. First I was asking you, I came up to him and said, what's the secret to your beautiful hair, homie?
Yeah, he whispered it over my shoulder too. And the crazy thing, I wasn't even mad. I was like, what? I was like, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, I got you. I told him I use whatever bitch's house I'm at. I use whatever they got right there. I can't even tell. It's a combination of all type of stuff.
That's a true story. So that's the first thing I told that for.
Nah, and then we took a picture, and I was like throwing up the hood. The homie's like, "Hey man, can you not gangbang?" And the homie asked so respectfully. I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." And fun fact, that was the first picture I ever took where I didn't throw the hood up. Just to let you know.
Hey, and people always say, "No, like every time I took pictures, I always tell people, hey, homie." Even when we did the one at No Jumper, there was one picture. I said, "All right, no gang signs, guys, please."
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
And people say, "How can you be trying to?" I said, "No, homie."
Nah, it's cool. I get it. Cause at the end of the day, too, I mean, I see that shit too, bro. It kind of does look immature. Like everybody looking for a picture of you, and you just find every single picture. It's like, you know.
Somebody said, send me. Imagine you get a call from fucking a big radio station.
Yeah, send us a picture of you.
Send us a picture, please.
I'm like fucking mad. I'm like mad as hell. Like, what's up, homie? Nah, I get you. Nah, you're absolutely right. We gotta send them. Like, and plus, I'm trying. Like I said, we trying to do the acting shit. Jerry West, we gotta do them photos.
The only time you can take the pictures once you blow up real huge, then you could be fucking Snoop Dogg and throw Crib up in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, don't even trip.
But you gotta get up there first, homeboy.
We gonna make it happen, Cabin. I got you.
So have you worked on your cadence, on your voice, on how you actually spit everything? How much different was it, like, let's say 5 years ago than it is today?
Oh man, the homies used to say I was like Little Caesars back then, because Little Caesars didn't have no delivery. So they like, damn, bro, it's like you hot and ready. It's like you hot and ready, bro, but you ain't got no fucking delivery. It's like I had all the aspirations in the world to try to, like, you know, do it my very best. And every time I used to give it my all, but at the end of the day, it was just like I couldn't catch the cadence, man. And I used to be like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm like, man, I used to tell my mom, like, man, am I really fucking white? Because I ain't got no fucking rhythm. God damn, I know I just light-skinned, but you know what I'm saying? But like, fuck. And then I used to just be like, just try to catch it. And like I said, and when I was in prison, I barely even learned how to count bars. So when I was in prison, I used to rap to the same beat, because I can't even be cool. Even though I'm from the ghetto, I can't do the whole beating on my chest. Right. I was too skinny back then, bro. I fuck around and cave my shit. Yeah, trying to rap and have a fucking heart attack and shit. Excuse me. So I ended up rapping to a cadence in my brain, which was very consistent. It's like very basic. It's not thrilling at all. It's just literally like. And that's just to me, because I knew that if I rap within that cadence, I'll just rap. So if you really listen to a lot of the songs that I dropped, there was a lot of music that I wrote in there, what I had in my head. And that's why if you listen to it, it's just kind of with the same format. It's just bars, you know what I'm saying? And just to give people a sneak peek, now they can go dissect that shit. But I mean, I ain't tripping, because I had time to focus, and I just started spinning bars. Then when I got out, started meeting producers, man. Shout out to FC Sound. Shout out to YE Beats, man. Shout out to Divine. Shout out to a lot of producers over there in Red Room. They helped me, you know, deal with like dealing with the rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Molding you. Yeah,
kind of like showing me along the way, because he'll tell you, like, I pay a lot of attention when we in the studio. I pay a lot of attention to everything they do. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to like try to do that one day. So I gotta soak up as much as I can.
Which was the first studio you walked in? The actual studio, not the garage.
Not a garage, and not like somebody's like room and shit. I think it was Red Room Studios. Yeah, Red Room Studios. They cool over there, man. Shout out to Red Room. Yeah, Haley, Diamond Eye, they cool over there, man. They do their stuff. Oh, T-John, my boy T-John, they do their stuff over there. They helped me do a lot of the beginning songs. That's and dope. When we had a lot of them early sessions where I was learning how to do that, and then now I just feel like a lot more comfortable. But there's a lot more to learn though, absolutely. But I feel a lot more comfortable.
Where do you get your inspiration from, man?
Me?
Yeah, no, this guy.
This guy right here.
Me?
Yeah. Let's see. Where do you get your inspiration from? Let's get him in here real
My
quick.
inspiration? When I'm drunk, usually. Nah, fuck with you.
Hey,
No,
honestly, bro, he barely told me he knew how to he knew how to rap, bro. So you know the stories he just told you that I was in my backyard rapping.
Right.
This dude never told me he knew how to rap. He'll just let me be rapping right there by myself, right? Because certain reasons I'll let him disclose to you, right? But bottom line is, I used to be right there, and I used to listen. I used to be rapping, and then I came out and I started freestyling. And one day we're getting drunk, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I rap too." You know, I done heard a million homies hit me with the I rap too. And I'm not even hating on the homies, bro. I just look at anybody that says that. You could be white, black, or homie. I don't give a fuck. If you say I rap too, I'ma just already be like, all right, let's see what the homie got. You know what I'm saying? Cause just like I just been let down a lot more times, and I just go based off statistics. So anyways, so the homie ended up telling me I know how to rap. So I'm like, spit that shit. Next thing you know, he started going in, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm drunk, so I'm like, maybe it's because I'm drunk, bro. Yeah, because that's what I thought to myself. I'm like, maybe it's because I'm drunk. So I end up hearing him the next day. I'm like, hey, rap again. Let me see that shit that you rapped yesterday. He was a little bit more nervous because he wasn't as drunk, right? But he spit it. It was hard. So then we go to the studio, and I'll let him tell you a story. What happened when we went to the studio?
That fool gave me homework. He was like, okay, so we got drunk, and I had never rapped before. That was like my first time ever rapping. Like, I rapped to myself, but never in front of anybody or, you know. So I was drunk. I was feeling myself, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to spit. I don't even remember what the fuck I spit. And the next day, I spit from again, and he was like, hey, my boy, I'm going to give you homework. By the end of the week, he's like, try to come up with a rap to this beat or whatever. And he said, we're going to record it. So I was like, fuck it. I got so nervous. I wrote the shit 10 minutes before I got there. No, you know what? The first time was when we were with the homies.
Yeah.
And, he gave me that beat, and I wrote some shit, and then the homies were like, come on, dog, you wasted time.
They didn't have faith in the homies. So they paid for the studio time for me, right? Because the older homies at that time were financing my rap career, quote unquote, right? So we was over there. We was over there at the studio, and I told them, hey, listen to the homie. But they gave me that look like, come on, bro, like, come on. And then they even called me about the room, because it was a separate room, right? They called me about the room, and they over there like you know, some was scolding me like, hey, bro, you know what, bro, you wasting time right here. What the fuck, you letting the homie rap? That's cool and shit, but do that shit on your time. So I'm like, man, chill. Just like hear the homie out. Just at least let the homie spit. Yeah, he already in there. Let him spit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm feeling pressure because this motherfucker's over there telling them the homie could spit. The homie could spit. Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
So he ended up walking out hearing us. So he like, nah, for whatever. So I'm like, man, God, gave him a pep talk. You know, Major Pain is that like, get your shit together, man. Yeah, I can't remember if I gave him like a cachetale or two. You know, but I'm like, get your shit together, man. And I'm like, go in there and do your shit. And then it was cool because he started rapping, and then the homies heard him go a little bit, and they like, he cool. Just take another shot of Hennessy. Yeah. So he took another shot of Hennessy. And like I said, the rest was history.
You're lucky he performed.
Nah, the rest.
If he would have choked up, it would have been all bad.
Honest, he would have made me look super bad, bro. And I already look. I fucking already look bad enough.
No, I got pumped up because the homies, they had doubt, and then when I spit the shit,
everybody stood
up like twice. Yeah, the homie stood up, and I was like, all right, I got this. Then the other homie came with Hennessy. He was like, hit this shit, my boy. I hit it, and then I spit that shit.
It was for sure a movie.
Have you performed live?
Yeah, like twice, 3 times.
Oh, how is that for you? You still getting all your jitters?
Come on, my boy. Look at me right now, dog. Like I told the homie, I could hit a lick and not get nervous at all. When it comes to
allegedly.
You gotta do the ad-libs, fool. Yeah, but when it comes to this rap shit, I don't know. Shit.
Hey, but after that studio session, did it feel good, bro? I guess proving everybody wrong.
Yeah, that shit feels good. It feels good when people doubt you and you know you prove them otherwise. Yeah, I mean, shit,
he did his stuff though. Everybody stood up, and it was an iconic moment, at least for him. I feel like
that's dope, man. It was cool. A lot of people want to share the studio time. I'll tell you that right now, boy.
Oh nah, I mean I don't really. I share the studio time with the homie over there, the Spanish homie
you
too.
You sharing your interview, homeboy. So that shows you how much love you got.
I gotta always bring the homie. That I'm trying. I brought him because he gotta take notes right now, and then he be cool enough to come up with us too. He be rapping in Spanish. The homie over there, the homie that looked like a fucking reggaeton artist. Look at him. The only one over there that looked like he be rapping.
Aquí tenemos mi amor.
Aquí va a empezar el juego.
Háblame.
El juego va a empezar ahorita.
Nah, but he be doing his stuff, man. That's the homie Catracho, man. Julian, he got watch out for him.
Catracho's in the building.
He gonna come out. He gonna come out in our mixtapes. He coming out on our tapes that we dropping. Me and the homie dropping the tape. Watch out for that, man.
What's the name of the tape?
You know what? It's we haven't come up with a name. Honestly, we're still debating on that. So if y'all got a name in the comments, let me know.
El Catracho.
El Catre. It's supposed to be. Hey, it's supposed to be our table. We gonna name it after the homie, huh?
Homie, get it,
Like,
get it in, homeboy.
Nah, but yeah, I try to look out for the homies. If you could, my thing is this, man. If that's really why I tell the homie, man, we start doing this shit a lot more. Like I said, the money, the support's cool, but above everything too is like I want to give my homies or any homie really a different gateway, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to be a rapper. You could be a producer. You could be an engineer. You could be a videographer. You could be a cinematographer. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yes, so it's like, and you could just be around, like, try to soak up game. You could be a model. You could be whatever you want to be, you know what I'm saying? And you don't got to sell drugs. You don't got to gangbang. Now, I ain't trying to preach and tell people to change their life. Nah, because at the same time, I still do my thug thizzle, you feel me? But I want to change that pattern, you know what I'm saying?
You're evolving, homie.
Yeah, I want to change that for the homies. So like I said, they don't always got to be rappers, but sometimes the homies do be wanting to rap, so.
Salud, Gil. OG Steve, thank you for that $15 super chat. Allerton in the house. The
Chingo de
Bronx,
gracias. That's right.
No, but you know what?
New York.
That inspires me hearing young guys like you speaking like that, homeboy, because that is a great thing. Because listen, we've been doing the street thing for many years, and the way to really go is what you're saying, homie. Let's level up. Let's start sitting and grinding, stuff like that.
Because it start when you're younger. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I soaked up game. It's only human nature to see, your elders doing something and you want to mimic them, especially if you want to be accepted in that crowd, for whatever reason.
Right.
And I just want to give people a different example, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, we could do something different. Like I said, I ain't trying to say I'm Mr. Change the World all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to do it one day at a time. We're going to make it happen, baby steps.
Right. Yeah, we ain't perfect. I preach that shit all day long. I'm not a perfect man.
Hey, you ain't got to be a changed man to make some changes, though. You feel me?
Man, homie, that's what I'm talking about.
We're going to make it happen,
so
Captain.
Would you consider yourself a lyricist?
I mean,
I think so. Thank you. Notorious is a big fan.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I mean, me personally, I feel like I just got to put a lot more groundwork in, a lot more footwork in, bro. Honestly, I'm trying to prove a point. You know what I'm saying?
When I saw King Lil G's interview on Hoodstocks, and he asked that question, your name was the one that popped into my head. When he asked the question, give me one young guy that's up and coming. He said the numbers, but I was thinking numbers. I was thinking, as far as a young guy who's up and coming that could sit there next to King Lil G, and I thought of you, fool. Straight up.
I appreciate that, bro.
I thought of you.
I appreciate that shit. I mean, we gotta get it. We gotta make sure we establish ourselves. That's why one of the main reasons I haven't been looking to get no bigger features or anything, because a lot of the homies I support are more than willing to finance that. But I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be the guy that got a feature from that guy. You know what I'm saying? I want to be somebody that people maybe want to feature from.
Well, he said he's looking to give somebody a free feature. No, he is, homie.
Who?
That's what King Lil G, homie. That's what he said, homeboy. So
yeah, no comment. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I think eventually with your talent, homie, you won't need any features.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, I would like to do some collaborate. Like you say, it's more about collaborations, right?
Absolutely.
So it's like change the word from features. Like more about if you meet somebody, y'all make some good music. Because sometimes I do be hearing different people. I can't do everything. I can't sing. I can't melodize all the time. I can rap, but there's certain times where people need some soul. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not too ashamed to admit that I can't provide all that all the time. So I'm more than willing to work, but only if it comes naturally like that. You know what I'm saying? And
you and JR, homie, this fool's people right here.
Look, to keep it a bug, bro, I think the first time I seen you was on Spliff. You had an interview with Spliff, right?
Shout out to Spliff.
Oh, yeah.
Spliff.
Shout out Spliff.
Like, okay,
he cool. He
Shout out
already
Spliff,
been down here twice.
But the first time I heard you was with my uncle. From the 100 to the low bottom.
Oh, yeah, JR, man. Shout out to my boy from the F for music. Shout out to Baldacci, man. Shout out to everybody over there.
That song is fucking ridiculous, dog.
I appreciate
Both of you guys definitely put in work. That was like a perfect collaboration.
One of them, it's literally the top trending song on my YouTube channel.
I seen that.
So after we capitalized, I got my YouTube channel monetized, and we started doing our thug thizzle. I started getting paid for ads. I started getting paid for the views, the streaming.
But even in that video, I seen like you guys kind of, you had it like a whole. You guys were acting, right?
Oh yeah, I directed that. I co-directed it with the homie Leche. Shout out to the homie.
Oh, Leche,
yeah,
right.
legendary. Smooth Hustle, Double S. You already know. Shout out to them. That was a homie. That was a great collaboration. It was like Smooth Hustle, Effort, and then us. You know what I'm saying? So we got to. It actually was a crazy story. So I did a freestyle verse. Right. That was just rapped it all the way through. Like I said, I didn't know how to count bars. Yeah. So I went in there and rapped all those three verses to another boom bap beat. So I left it there with Leche. I came back like about 4 days later, if even that. And he showed me like, hey, I changed it. So then he changed it, and then I left for like another 3 days. Excuse me. And he ended up telling me that somebody named JR, wanted to hop on the track. And I already had heard him because I already had did my because the homies had paid for some phone time once again, allegedly, for right before I got out to do my research on like the Chicano rap game. You know what I'm saying? I put that in quotes, not to disrespect it, just whatever we consider it at that moment. So I had looked into everybody, and I had already seen him that he was rocking with the homies. So I'm like, cool. So he ended up taking it for like a week, and he came back with that, and it was, the rest was history, bro. Me and the homie directed the video. I direct pretty much all of my videos.
Really?
Yeah, even if they are in those like little one shots and whatever, I try to even work on the angles. Like, I'm not just them dudes like, oh yeah, I'm directing a video because I bought a lowrider out. Like, nah, I really try to, he'll tell you, I work on a storyboard and everything. I try to take it serious.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty dope. I mean, just based on that video alone, from beginning to the end, that beginning scene with your moms or whatever.
Yeah, she was supposed to be playing my mom.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty dope, bro.
She smacked the shit out of him. She really smacked me like 7 times, bro. They kept talking about, oh, we didn't get that. I was like, yeah, at this point, I don't know, bro. At this point, she smacked me. That's what we was going for, though. Like, and me and the homie, we're like, I don't want people to think we taking this too serious, like, because me and the homie, we have a lot of fun with it. So we try to come and approach it at a comedic angle too. Yeah. And kind of like the Friday movies. Obviously, like I was, really inspired by those. It's like right down the street from where I live. Yeah. And it's just cool.
Yeah, those are dope ass songs too. To me, those things should be like in the hundreds of thousands, all of them, dude. They're banging.
Well, I appreciate the fact that it's even where it's at, because it's like at 300,000 right now.
That's dope.
And and more than anybody, that YouTube money ain't too bad. It's not too shabby.
If the numbers don't lie, do you see yourself making another track with JR?
Absolutely. We already got another track, Brian. I'm gonna put it out there so they could press the issue on. We got a song. It's me, him, and Baldacci. It's actually JR's song. He constructed it and had the vision for it, and it's just like a double S themed. It's a double S theme song.
We heard
you heard that?
We heard it here on the Lolo.
Oh, I was about to say, I got that mug right here. I think that shit nice.
We heard that shit on the Lolo.
And I'm telling you that when they talking about doing a great video to that, I don't want to disclose the details on it, but I'm more than excited, more than ready, more than excited, more than everything, honestly.
So you guys ready to drop some freestyle over here?
Oh yeah, you ready? You want to let the homie take a bathroom break, man?
Who's gonna go first?
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna smash that shit.
Go first?
Man, I can smack it.
All right.
He gonna go right after me. We gonna do it in one putazo.
That's the problem. Then he's gonna have more pressure on him, my boy.
Nah, we gonna smack it in one putazo. He gonna jump right after me.
Let's take a little intermission break real quick, and we'll be back, and we're gonna hear these boys do their thing. Let's get it in.
Live one. Let's do it. Stop fucking around.
3, 2, 1.
Double Liz.
Y-E.
Shout out to the homie YE on the beat, man. Shout out to American Cholo. Hold on. I'ma pull up in a stolen whip, loaded with a loaded clip. As soon as you hear that
Double A,
then you should know it's them. Soon as you hear that WeSSmont, then you should know it's him. 13 on my badges from Mexico like Ochoa I did. Get the memo, got the World Cup in my palm. I'm a thug, I'm a don, hoes in love with the trump. She said turn that shit up, she tryna fuck to my song. Baby, fuck what they on, I'ma give them what they want. I'ma be the bad guy they needed me to be. I'ma put on for my people if they leave it up to me. And life showed me things that it needed me to see. Like them take they last breath when they was leaking in they streets. Lace proper, so I always keep my boots tied. Hit the hood harder than that Tennessee moonshine. Where the shit starters, they trip harder than shroom highs. This is for them pussies who steady thinking they cool live. My cool lava, concrete sharp as screwdrivers. After 2 pliers, still sparking like used lighters. Man, that pistol got grip like new tires. The blue steel, I had a barrel shooting blue fire. That's heavy metal, y'all motherfuckers got Foo Fighters. Double lesson, I'm a true suit blue rider. The 2-timer, like, oh no, I'm gonna shoot shiners. Just ask your homies in the ground about who's higher.
I'm hanging out the window with a 40-ounce bottle. Fuck an Instagram follow, I'm slanging dope like a bottle.
We would've killed if we did the Apollo.
Oh yeah, hermano, we the dynamic duo. I ain't nobody's sidekick. I'm equally violent. I ain't looking for guidance. Ask him last week, you see me beat up a blind man. Right, Steve?
Yeah, he almost had you though.
Man, fuck you, dog.
Then why you even ask me for?
Homie, the bottom line is anybody could get it. Give a fuck if you crippled or lost in appendage. Give a fuck if you an orphan, lost both of your parents. They call me psycho, and by now, homie, ain't that apparent?
I'm a fucking Southsider, homie.
Look what I'm wearing. This ain't a costume your mama know. I ain't pretending that when I'm single. Giving dick to neighborhoods. Karen saw Christian Mingle telling hoes I'm saving myself for marriage. Double S.
WeSSmont.
Baby.
Alright, boys and girls, that's what I'm talking about, oh boy.
Double Liz.
I'm fucking horny right now. Alright, man, let's hit that intermission real quick, Chris. We'll be back in 2 minutes, people.
All right, players, and we're back, people. That shit was banging, homeboy.
That shit was tight.
Give him a round of applause, Chris.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do
That's a
this.
classic ass interview.
Double
Let's go.
Les. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, so.
What's up with everybody in the comments, man? Show some love. Tell everybody what you think.
Yeah,
Tell us what's up, man.
What's up, man? What we talking about?
There you go, homeboy. There you go,
Oh, that's
homeboy.
where we go.
That's what I'm talking about. That shit
What
was
they
hard.
talking about?
Put that through, Chris. Put the shit. You gotta press show.
That's right.
Show.
When you see those fire emojis, you know you put in work, dog.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's right. We appreciate y'all, man, for tapping
Bobby
in.
on top with the show, also, Chris. Actually, I'll open up over here.
We appreciate every last person tapping in, man.
Hey, so how does that feel, homie? Because you know what? Listen, I'm just somebody in the stadium watching the show, and most of the people that enjoy it and actually, give you guys compliments, those are people that, they also enjoy the show. The haters are the ones that say, that shit, but they don't have either the balls or the talent to do that.
Yeah.
How does that feel going up there, homie? Because he came out pumped up, homeboy.
It feels great. It feels great, honestly. Like the homie's just nervous based off the fact that it's on, a platform. But when we're by ourselves, bro, it's when we're just rapping it, what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because technically I memorized my shit. But I'm like, I'm gonna read my shit.
He was the excitement, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the good nervous, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad nervous. But to me, it feels wonderful. I could do that all.
Homeboy, look at that fire, homie. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn. Appreciate the
That's
fuck
what
up.
I'm talking about, homie.
We do this shit for that, man. We appreciate that. Like I said, that's really the reason. Like I told you, that's really the greatest high right there, bro. I got a lot of different adrenaline highs from doing different stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that the love we get from people,
Bobby,
like
1999 super chat. Appreciate that, homeboy.
appreciate that. $20, man. We going straight to the weed spot. Ooh.
And that's why this is part of the platform is putting exposure on guys like you who got talent, man, who can really do this
appreciate
shit.
that, man.
We all got the homie in the alley that's a American rap.
Yeah.
We all got that, right?
Yeah.
And it's kept within the hood, and we got love for it. But when you got guys like you who got that actual talent, damn, we got to show it, homeboy.
I appreciate that. Like I said, man, you're doing great things for our community and just for like the podcast community in general. Honestly, like you shine a great light upon us. If you don't get, your recognition enough, I don't think so, bro. You had Tyga publicly apologize to us.
Yeah, but I got more hate than anything for that, homeboy.
I don't give a fuck. That shit was hard to me. When I bragged about you to my homegirl, I was like, he got Tyga. She was like, oh, that's him. That shit. She didn't give a fuck about nobody else and nothing else.
Hey, how about this? Okay, I didn't know this, but I'm assuming based off what you guys were talking about, you pulled up also to No Jumper.
Yeah, I pulled up. The homie Bozo sent me an
Okay,
invitation.
so keep it a bug, my G. As far as your perspective, as far as OG pulling up over there to No Jumper.
Yeah.
What's your perspective on that, bro?
I
Were you
personally
proud, or how'd you feel?
I mean, me personally, if you want me to be honest with you, I don't really be on social media, right? Okay. So believe it or not, I wasn't really all the way up to date on what was going on.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, I just got a invite, but the homie Bozo did specify that we're there to support, So I was like, shit, like I said, I'm all for supporting the homies, bro. I'm not gonna sit out there and like preach the unity shit to the fullest extent, but I'm for supporting the homies. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I pulled up, but then once I was there and I knew what I was there for, shit, I didn't care. I was already there. I started smoking in there. I was the only motherfucker. I lit that motherfucker up.
And but people don't know that shit was all love, homie. It was not no bad energy in that whole
That
room.
shit was cool, man. I got a chance to like touch bases with people too, so it was a great experience. Like I said, I'm out for networking. When I be out, bro, if you see me out, I'm there to network. You know
Jay
what I'm saying?
Finesse, 499 super chat.
Oh, that's the
Appreciate
homie.
you, my man.
Jay Finesse need to get his ass up here and rap some shit.
Jay Finesse,
That's the
drop the
homie.
mic,
that
homeboy.
motherfucker spitter too, dog.
Yeah, oh, is that right?
Serio, you're putting emojis now, fool? Say no more.
So we're gonna eventually we're trying to set it up. And I might just have to fucking run a studio, fool, and get a bunch of people in
Let's
there.
do it.
All right.
You trying to do like a banger, like a whole collab album?
Well, no. What I want to do is I want to go in there. I want to give you guys 3 beats to pick from. I'm gonna give them to you ahead of time, and I'm gonna say, all right, dude, put the best shit you got. And I want to bring 5-10 guys in the room and say, all right, and just hit the licks, homie. Hit the licks, and everybody can, we can critique, we can do a little video, and we'll do a whole video.
That's
on that
really
thing.
how, like I said, bro. That's really how it is about supporting the home. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you can't make it on your own or nothing. I'm just saying, helping like, bro, our community is so big and we already consume so much.
Numbers, bro.
Statistically speaking, bro, we just consume so much of the music, bro.
Hell
it's like,
yeah.
why the fuck are we not supporting each other? But I get it. I ain't telling everybody they gotta look out for me neither. But if you do support us, we appreciate you. If you don't, we appreciate you just the same way. You know what I'm
You
saying?
still get the same view, homeboy.
At the same time, I ain't tripping.
Did they ever burn you up before, homeboy? reading the comments? Stay away from the comments.
Nah, you know what? In the beginning, I had to tell him the same shit, but I couldn't even practice what I was preaching because I was like, I wasn't even doing that. You know.
Drop the location.
So that's the type of people me and the homie is, and that's how I was raised, just off the top.
You can't do that.
So I'm like, and then even saying that, and then if anything happened to that person, it's like, bro, I'm the prime number one suspect, and I've seen too much fucking hours.
Julio 57 999.
Oh, that's the homie too.
Oh, man.
That's the homie.
Hey, homie, at least you guys got some good homies.
You already know that he got a whole corrido made for him.
Oh, that's
shout out to that's Pal right there.
That's what's
Shout
up.
out to Pal, man.
Yeah, the thing you have to, and I had the same problem. You got to learn just to ignore it because this is what it is. That one guy that you're upset to, that you let's say you do go fight him. There's 1,000 more. You're not gonna fight 1,000 people just because they don't like you because that.
And then I had to teach myself and the homie, not to cut you off, and then I'll be trying to teach the little younger homies, like, if you let somebody say something and they have that much control over you, now mind you, bro, they out there dissing or whatever, doing what they doing. You know, we gotta do what we do. But at the same time, like, let's say you're getting into it with somebody at a party and he may call you out your name. Like, that used to trigger me to the point where I was willing to throw my life away to fucking go and prove what at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I got mine doing 45
like
life.
and exactly. And it's like all for what over? It's like be prideful. So I be trying to, like, you know, steer away from that. I still have trouble with it. I can't sit here and lie.
I didn't even put the phone line up, but Tony's calling, homeboy.
And he sound like he calling from prison.
Caller, what's good?
Hey, what's up? Hey, I closed the whole store to hear that freestyle. That shit was sick.
Tony! The world's worst fucking employee, homeboy. Tony will give you bad customer service, carnal. What's up, Tony?
Hell, now I'm going to give you 5 stars.
Hey, dog, that shit was dope. As soon as I saw that So Rough, So Tough freestyle, I was like, this was sick. I'm glad you're on the show. That freestyle, I like the beat. So that easy switches. That shit was
shout out to the homie. That's the homie. Why he ended up he used that and did his little thing with it. But that's a hard ass beat.
I always love that beat. I got a little blazer. I fucking put 212 that motherfucker.
That's right, double list.
I'm gonna start bumping your shit. No lie, that shit.
I appreciate that, bro. You already know, man.
Check out his YouTube channel, fool. Nothing but fire on that bitch, homeboy.
All fire. We it's all our shit. We direct everything.
WeSSmont, I'm already subscribing right now.
See, that's what I'm talking
about.
Gracias. Hey, I saw you. You're sponsored by Butter, right?
By who?
No, that's me, fool.
Oh, that's the homie.
Yeah, by Butter. Yeah. Hey, there's a cool little video spot around there. You should check it out. It's called Familia Castro. No lie. Hey, best video in town, bro.
That's right.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I haven't gone there yet, but yeah.
Yeah, the one right there. Yeah.
Hey, Tony, are you?
Hey, homie. Hey.
Go ahead, Tony.
No, go ahead.
Are you that fool that be driving by my house with that beat up ass blazer and fucking bumping loud as fuck? I'm like, damn, that fool's fucking shit.
Why you on the homie?
His fucking sound system costs more than his car, homeboy. That's Tony right there, carnal.
Yeah, no lie. Hey,
no lie.
What's up with that, Tony?
Hey, low key, hey. And maybe because you know what, I've been driving all through Hollywood.
Yeah, that's Tony, homeboy.
Shit, bro. Yeah, that's me right there. Yeah, hey,
that's right, homeboy.
Right there. Cheers. Hey, well, have a good night. I gotta open this motherfucker up. I gotta light.
Get to work, Tony.
Hey,
Get to work.
Keep at it, dog. Hey, keep at that shit, dog.
We appreciate you.
Flow, homie. Like,
gracias, my boy.
Hell yeah.
That's
right.
Thanks, homie. Big Tony, loyal subscriber, but just don't get his customer service. For that fool's like, I'm supposed to be dealing with the customer, and I'm watching American Cholo.
That was when I closed that shit. He shouldn't have disclosed that information.
Oh man, no, that shit was banging though, homeboy. All right, hey, would you put the phone lines up there? Right, people can start calling now and give them their 2 cents. They're coming in, homeboy. They're coming in hot. Here we go. Washington State.
Call from
Crystal Vibes on the beat.
Oh shit, he's
Crystal
gonna get
Vibes on the beat. Let him through, Chris. What's up, player?
Yo, what's good?
WeSSmont, what's popping, man?
Hey, look, I'm gonna make this quick. This is what we all gotta do. You know how every year they have like that XXL freshman thing? I think my boy WeSSmont qualifies for that shit. Let's fucking run him up. Let's hit him up. We gotta put my boy on. So I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Let's run it up, homie.
Damn, right, I appreciate that. Hey, you know what's crazy? As soon as you started saying that, I thought you was gonna say we should do our own XXL. Shit, we should just have this.
Even better.
Hey, I appreciate that though. That's why I thought you was taking that, but I appreciate that, man, for even thinking I'm some qualified because I'd be looking into them for a long time already.
Sorry, appreciate
the
call.
Hey, I'm gonna send you. Yeah, I'm gonna send you some beats your way, homie.
Yeah, hit me up in the DM. You already know, bro. I got you.
Let's go.
Double S.
WeSSmont.
Yeah, this one's got already the trademark, homeboy.
You got it, my G.
That shit got. No, they love it. No, dude, you can. As soon as you hear this whole shit, and that's in this room. That's not even in a fucking studio. That's not even like in a $100,000 place where they can make they can make me sound great, homeboy.
Yeah, they be making motherfuckers sound good.
It's only obvious you got potential, bro.
I appreciate
Wrong
that,
with
bro.
it, my boy.
We all got potential, but we all gonna do our stuff. You say you do photography, right?
Yes, sir. Notorious one,
Oh,
baby.
yeah, we gonna have to go do some flicks, Pop. You already know.
Jose Botello, #1 fan, $10 super chat. Appreciate
that's
you.
this ugly motherfucker right here. Ugly ass. Shout out to the homie. Give him some claps. What are them claps? What are them claps at? Ugly ass.
That's right, homeboy.
Only $10? Oh, hell no, bro. Hell no.
Hey, so are you guys hold on, we got Van Nuys calling now. Let's call. He's calling. Oh, Gil's calling. What's up, brother? Talk to us.
Hey, Gil, is it against the Cholo code if I suck my homie's dick?
It kind of is. It kind of is. We should have known that, Chris. hey, yeah, it's
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know. In No Jumper, it might be okay, homeboy, because nowadays they do the trans thing. It's against the Cholo code, but it might be okay with our homeboy. Call No Jumper.
There had to be one. There had to be one. You know what I'm saying? There had to be one. Hey, you ain't doing your shit if you ain't got at least somebody doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
I've got some good ones.
Hey,
Oh, jeez.
You know, that's cool.
Yeah, at least watching, homeboy. Let's see. I know what this is. He said, as long as I don't look you in the eye, we're good, homie. Hey, what's up? Somas, talk to us, homie, from Texas.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's going on, homeboy? Talk to us.
Hey, check it out. I'm a little bit of a hater, bro, but I gotta say that shit was dope.
Oh, that shit was dope, bro. I appreciate that.
I'm a little bit of a hater. I love it.
Hey, I am, bro. That shit was dope. I gotta admit, bro. Keep going, bro. I think you're gonna go far, bro.
I appreciate that. Where you calling from in Texas?
I live in San Antonio now, bro, but I'm from California.
Oh, that's right, my boy. Much love, man. You already know. Hold it down out there like it's trying to float away.
This was Alex Jones' fucking buddy right there, homeboy.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, bro.
Well, okay, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, fool. 2 minutes. Are those UFOs or what are they? Watch.
You want me to tell you what they are, bro? And everybody listen up to what I'm gonna say. This right here, I believe UFOs are real. One day I'll tell my story of why I believe it and the encounters I've had. But this right here is going to be used. You guys need to look up something called Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is something that has been talked about and been planned for a long time. They will use this like they did this last pandemic to corral the people with fear and get you locked down again. Listen, bro, we have a senator. The Senator Kennedy just came out and they had a briefing about this whole thing with these UFOs or whatever they are. You know what his response was? When they asked him if he had any advice for the people, you know what he said?
You say?
He said, lock your doors. Lock your doors.
I don't even have doors.
I advise people, bro. Check it out, bro. I advise people, you better stock up. You better exercise your Second Amendment and get some food because they're going to lock people back down. This is nothing more than a fear tactic. The shit is real. These are interdimensional beings, but they're going to use this to put the people back into fear. Mark my words.
All right. You heard it here first. I hope I can tell you you're wrong, but if you're right, I'm like fucking so. As the aliens are probing me, I'm gonna say
be
fucking
like, fuck
Somas.
it. The homie was right. Project fucking.
Talk to me, Somas.
Gil, how many times have I been wrong, bro?
Well, like maybe 3 or 4. But you've been right. You've been right a lot of time. We'll save it for another show. All right, Somas, appreciate you, homeboy.
All right,
Later. God bless, homie. Somas the homie, man. Diana Lua, #1 fan, $9.99 super chat. Appreciate
that, man.
Hey, you bring love with you, homie.
I appreciate that,
bro.
man. But it's the homies, man. It's the people, man. It's you know what I'm saying. Whoever show love, I show love too. I love that, bro. I used to be filled with a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right.
And I used to reciprocate that hate, but you know, I used to like. Oh, Miguel,
what's good, homeboy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Talk to us.
Hey, I have a question for WeSSmont.
what's poppin', fully?
Hey, what's up, man? Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto, my boy.
Hey, I have just one straight up question. All right. So, if you had a chance to do a collaboration with any upstate Chicano artist, who will it be?
That I haven't already done it with. Yeah, you know what you didn't got. I didn't even think anybody was gonna ask me no shit like that. Up and coming. I don't want to disrespect anybody, make them seem like they just up and coming, but somebody that
any Chicano rapper.
I guess that I haven't got a chance to do a song with that we did discuss, and I want to get it out the way is FKM.
Oh yeah,
FKM,
that got skills.
Yeah,
boy.
just based off the fact that I already had gave him my word, so somewhere down the line we got to get that out the way. I ain't forgot about you, my boy. Don't even trip.
You good, Miguel?
Okay.
Yeah, that was FKM.
Right,
was that not suffice enough for you? The homie be getting down.
I think Miguel's probably a rapper, and he was hoping you.
Oh, what's up, Miguel? And it's you, bro. My bad. I didn't even know, bro. Send me your Instagram right now.
Hey, thanks for the question, Miguel. Appreciate it, bud.
I appreciate that. That was actually it stumped me.
All right, that was a good one, though. That was a good one.
Yeah, got me. Okay, y'all see y'all.
Hey, so then let me try to stump you. Now, let me go to you right now.
Yeah, let's get on the homie. Look, he looks serious.
What do
now.
you consider Chicano rap?
That's right.
Oh, that's a great question for
That's
the
an
homie.
amazing question. Let's get to it.
What do I consider Chicano rap?
Or do you consider yourself a Chicano rapper?
Well, yeah. I'm Chicano. I'm a rapper.
No, you're a rapper that's Chicano, but do you
Yeah, a
consider
rapper
yourself-
that's Chicano. Well, I feel like
there's a big difference.
What's your opinion on the whole genre? Just let's
No. Let's let him answer the first question. You're making him get away from it. What do you consider? You're at the stand. Your Honor, make him answer the question.
The reason why I said it was a great question for him is because he grew up listening to a lot more Chicano rap than I did.
I grew up
so
listening.
there's gonna be interesting. So what do you consider?
So is there a difference between Chicano rap and what he does, or is he Chicano rap?
I feel like Chicano rap. They like. How do you say it? How could I put it? They like they I don't know, dog. They put it like it's a certain sound that people think that Chicano rap is. You get me? Like the Mr. Capone, Mr. Criminal. But I mean, I consider myself a Chicano rapper because I'm Chicano. I rap. I mean, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. You get me? But I feel like a lot of people, especially like there's a lot of people that consider like they box us in. You get me? Like they
consider it corny.
Yeah,
Let's keep it real.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way they look at it.
Do you think Chicano rap was more Chicano rap back in the early 2000s than it is now? Or is it just Chicano?
I feel like times changed. I feel like, I mean,
I think
I don't know. I never thought about that.
I think Chicano rap went too deep in the early 2000s.
It went deep in there.
Yeah, it went deep in there, and it
shit. It went.
Yeah,
deep
it went.
the,
Well, it's kind of like how when we were like wearing pants, we went from like
Oh no, the style changed. The style evolved.
No, you go harder and harder. By the time you got guys,
I don't mean to say. I don't mean to even say that like to make fun of it, right? Because I did grow up listening to some Mr. Criminal, to some Conejo, to some Lil Rob, to various artists. You know what I'm saying? That around that time were making some pretty good bangers. I mean, for the for the homies and shit. Was even Baby Jokes before he started acting and doing.
Rich Rabbit, shout out to Rich Rabbit in the building, homeboy.
Yeah.
What up, Rich Rabbit? What up, broski?
I listened to a few of them, but I think like you said, they were deep in that, and then now it's more Chicanos that rap, not Chicano rap anymore. I don't think so. And then
your guys' generation are.
What do you think I am? You think I'm Chicano rap?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think it. Listen. It would be a injustice to call you Chicano rap, and not that I'm disrespecting Chicano rap, because Chicano rap, when it's at its peak, when it's at its finest, when it's somebody who really knows how to do it, it's a great art. Like Rob, like
great storytelling.
Yeah, there's storytelling.
Our stories.
And I also think there is a difference in Chicano rap. I think in order for you to be considered a Chicano rapper, you have to have the following things. You got to talk about the culture. You got to be essay. You got to be Holmes. You got to actually say.
You got to like fully embrace it all the way. Yeah.
Certain phrases and certain words. If you're not saying Charlie, Holmes, something of that.
Yeah. The moment
Chicano,
they hear you using some other kind of
Chicano,
language,
then you're not Chicano rap. And is that a bad thing? No. I think what happened was you got way too many people that saturated the whole thing, and everybody. And let's keep it real. Out of 100 Chicano rappers you see, maybe 5 or 10 are with it. It's almost just like gangbanging. Yeah. Out of 100 people, maybe 5 or 10 are really with it.
Yeah. That's the sad thing about it is like the dudes that even are in, like I'll be telling the homie like, man, we're not necessarily embracing the gang culture and promoting it. We're just letting people know that's what we went through. You know what I'm saying?
But you guys are not doing anything different like that NWA did.
Yeah, like so the Chicano rap is like, they were just talking, they were telling our stories. You know what I'm saying?
He's been trying to get in for a minute. Yeah. What's going on, player? Talk to us.
Are they ready to claim the king of Chicano rap or not?
Are you? You're gonna claim it, Jay, or what?
Hey, I'm not. Look, I'm not here to claim anything except the neighborhood I represent. You know what I'm saying?
Just go viral and I'll say F Chicano rap, homie.
I'll say fuck the police and all type of other stuff. Nah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like the homie said, I never meant to disrespect Chicano rap when I talk about it. You know, even if I do make fun of it, I just make fun of it like any other form of music that may sound like how you were making fun of the hit, a hop, a hip. You know what I'm saying? It's like it doesn't not necessarily like I'm just bashful about it, but me personally, I just do music because I love it, bro. I happen to be Hispanic, you know what I'm saying, of Hispanic descent, so it's like that's just what I represent. I wear the Mexican flag. I'm just trying to put it in people's face so they know that we could also like we got somebody that we could rely on to spit some shit. I feel like you know what I'm saying, along with a lot of other homies.
What's up?
Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you guys?
Talk
of course.
Don't even represent that shit. That shit's whack anyways, bro.
What Chicano rap?
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. No. It's not for everybody. It really is.
It ain't.
It's not whack.
To me, it's not whack.
It's not whack, but it's not my cup of tea either.
But
like the homie said.
I just feel like, look, bro. I just think it's all about the eras, right? Because WeSSmont.
Thanks for the call, Jay.
WeSSmont wouldn't sound like the way you sound. Let's just say you grew up fucking 10 years earlier, right? Let's just say your era was the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%.
I would have been fucking
but I feel
sure.
like what I'm trying to say is I feel like the way you flow is gonna be a lot different. You feel me? The reason
we evolve.
Yeah.
Caller, who's this?
B.
What's up, Beat?
And I just want to shout WeSSmont, man. That was hard as fuck.
I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you. Where you calling from, bro? Where you from?
I'm from East Hollywood.
All right. You right here up the street and down the block, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I wanted to ask you a quick question, though.
Holla at me.
Top 3 East Coast rappers. I really appreciate how you came off that and you said East Coast.
Our top 3, just East Coast?
East Coast only.
Shit.
Just East Coast.
Shit. Fucking no particular order. I got to give it to Nas, Jadakiss, and Big Pun.
What up, Pun?
All right.
That's I got you in the middle with Little Italy. We know every That's the homies.
That's hard.
I fuck with Cassidy out there too, though. I fuck with a lot of people from like I'm telling you, Big L. I fuck with all the East Coast rappers too. I fuck with the West Coast because that's what we grew up on. But yeah, who's your top 3, bruh?
Definitely Big L, Big Pun, man, and shit. And fuck, with the third one, there's a lot of twists and mixes, man.
Hold on, you can't not stumble. I didn't stumble when I gave you my 3. Who's the last one?
All right, Big L, Big Pun, man, and the last one I gotta go with Nas.
All right, I thought you was gonna say Jay-Z. I was about to say hang up on the homie. Nah, I just say I fuck with Jay-Z too, bro.
KRS-One, homeboy.
The homie took. I forgot. It was Rakim and KRS-One and Q-Tip.
Yeah, KRS-One. All right, brother. Hey, I appreciate the call. Great question.
Hey, keep going though. Don't stop, man.
Appreciate you, man.
That's
Likewise, you already know.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it, make sure to answer my phone calls.
I got you, pal. I don't even got a phone. You're gonna have to call one of these motherfuckers.
He already don't got a phone.
I already learned ahead of time.
This already blew up, homeboy.
Nah. I don't got a phone because I can't pay it. That's what it is.
All right, this 310 number's been calling. Let's see who's calling.
310.
Caller, who's this?
Can I smoke with y'all?
What's up, Baydog?
West LA.
Talk to us, homeboy.
How's it going, man?
It's good.
Hey, I just got a quick question for y'all 3.
Yeah, sure.
Could y'all name y'all top 3 favorite Chicano artists from each generation, like the 90s, 2000s, and then I guess 2010s? If that's not too much.
We'll take it from the cycle. You go first. Top 3 Chicano artists.
He's going in decades. I'll just give you top 3.
Just top 3 real quick.
Yeah.
Conejo, Mr. Shadow. I mean, that's what I usually bump. And Baby Jokes.
Who you going with, bro?
Me, I'm gonna go with right off the bat, number 1, OG from VOTG, Lil Silent. That's number 1.
Okay, that's right.
Number 2, I fuck with Conejo, and number 3, you can't go wrong with Lil Rob.
That's right. I will give you a decade one. Okay, in the 90s, there's no way I could leave out Kid Frost. Because as much people talk shit about in the 90s, Kid Frost was banging, homie. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, right? Conejo, same thing. Then he got busted. Other than that, in the 90s, I would also do Toker from Brownside. Toker from Brownside straight.
Right.
I was gonna say.
Hey, there we go.
Toker from Brownside is straight, pure Chicano rap.
I was literally gonna tell him.
And the thing is, if you put his lyrics now, people are like, it doesn't sound that good. But like go back and listen to some of the East Coast rap from back in the days. If you put that East Coast rap in today's lyrics, you'll be like, that's just kind of
He got signed on Easy E shit. I was gonna say the same shit. Toker, Conejo, and Lil Rob.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
as far as like later on, I think some of the best, and it's not Chicano rap itself, but Chicano like I think one person doesn't get his flowers that much is Sick Jackin', dude. That guy.
Oh, that's right. Psycho Realm.
Fucking animals, homeboy.
Oh, yeah.
Animals, homeboy. So I mean, there's a lot of talent
And
out
the
there.
homie Baldacci been holding it down for a minute.
Oh, for now, but now,
No, yeah, over the time.
but now you got so many homies that are
Sick
talented,
Jackin',
which is
don't
beautiful.
get it. Sick Jackin' for sure.
Yeah,
don't
that to me was like the
credit
90s
he
era,
deserved.
2000s. So what's your top three, homeboy?
Mine, bro?
Yeah.
Oh shit, mine would be Coker from Brownside outside that whole East Side Tres and stuff. That's just fire. The gangster's point of view.
Gang related.
And then you got gang related, all that shit. You already know. And then let me see, the '90s era. You got to go with Proper Dose.
Okay.
Proper Dose.
Yeah, you got to go with that. Frank
Hard
Beach
times, homeboy.
Yeah, come on, you already know.
Oh,
Ghetto baseball, player. Ghetto baseball. I think ghetto baseball, without a doubt, it is probably one of the most gangster songs in the 90s, regardless of black rapper, brown rapper. If you listen to Ghetto Gangster with the
period,
whole,
yeah.
period. That's just
I gotta
banging.
take a listen to that.
Ghetto baseball, homeboy. All you youngsters ain't heard Ghetto baseball from Proper
Yeah,
Dose.
you youngsters.
And you want to hear some gangster shit, homeboy? Listen to that shit right there.
I gotta tune into that.
Hey, brother, appreciate the phone call.
We appreciate you, man.
Hey, one last question, big dog.
Yeah, shoot.
Hey, quick question for Psycho and WeSSmont SSkeme.
Yeah, shoot.
Hey, y'all ever gonna do a little song with VS Bandit when he gets back out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm at the moment. We
we
doing our thing. I'm not opposed to it. You know what I'm saying? The homie be spitting shit too. I just said that because hopefully he get out sometime soon.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Free the homie.
That's right.
But we'll see what we doing at that time. That's why I can't speak for like 10 years from now or 5 years or 3 years, whatever. I don't know how much time he has, but X amount of time. But yeah, we ain't against it. Shout out to the homie, free the homie, man.
How about you?
You already know, keep it double S.
Yeah, same. Likewise, I think the same.
All right, brother. Hey, appreciate the phone call. WeSSmont's gonna send you a free shirt for that questioning.
Yeah, that was a nice one. Yeah, you got some good questions. Hey, we got the homies over here. See, that's what I'm saying. You could be an interviewer. That's another thing I tell the homies now that we can start podcasts and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then like shout out to the homie Chris. He don't ever probably get the credit he deserves too. Like he doing this stuff right
That's
here.
the man, that's the man with the master plan.
My homie thought I was talking about him because his name Chris too. Ugly ass. Ain't nobody talking about it.
Coming in hot. Artie, what's good, Artie?
What's up, big dog? Right here calling in from the city of Fountain, you know what I mean? So
That's right. Whoa. That's right.
Talk to us,
you
Artie.
already know. I hear, hey, I serve dope to my birth mother, motherfucker.
True. Hey, yo, true. Allegedly, based on true events.
What's up with that lyric for? I wanted to ask it to, but I was like, nah, I don't know if I want to ask it.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the hardest bar.
Yeah.
That was the hardest bar I fucking heard, dog.
That shit was
That's
banging.
it.
I appreciate that, bro. You know.
I come through the city with burnt rubber, motherfucker.
You feel me? Hey, gunpowder and burnt rubber. It's funny too, because when my mom heard the Slow Up So Tough, she was like, I wanted to know what she was gonna say too. Shit. So I pulled up on her and she already had heard the song. We got in the car and she got excited. She was like, bump that shit. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, say no more. All right, that's what we on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
I interrupt you, Spencer, but hey, I fucking saw your shit on YouTube. I think you're a busted or some shit. You're right there in the south.
Yeah, that's what I was telling the homie too. That's why those are the videos that even started me off. So I appreciate you for tapping into those, bro.
I've been watching those for the gate, homie, like 3-4 years. I've been tapping in, homie.
They finally let me out that bitch. They fucked up.
Before I started the back of Matt Keys, fuck off, man.
Oh yeah, the CDCR jacket. Nah, yeah. Hey, I appreciate you for calling, bro. You already know. Keep turning up wherever you at.
Hey, y'all be said that, my boy. Stay on,
That's
my
right.
boy. Y'all be safe.
Double
hey,
Liz.
What's up, player?
Hey, dog. Gracias for everything you do, homie.
Thanks,
That's
Artie.
right.
On the real, dog.
For real. Let's get him a pause, huh?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
yeah. Shout out to the homie.
Thank you, guys. Now, for real, man. Thank you, Artie. Appreciate the support, homeboy. You know what it is, homeboy.
Artie sound like he driving 90 miles per hour right now.
That's right. Hey, man, I appreciate you, homeboy.
Hey, I just stopped for 12-hour trip, dog.
That's right.
I went for local 47 on my lineman, doggy.
That's right, my boy.
get it,
Get it the honest way, bro. That's the best way. You feel me?
Dirty hands, clean money, player.
Hey,
Sometimes.
God bless you guys. Hey, you guys drive safe when you guys, leave the pad right there. You guys have a safe drive and
Yes, sir.
stay up. Homeboy.
Likewise, bro. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Chingo de gracias.
Yeah, homie, you get a little bit of love, homie. You guys bring good energy, fool.
I appreciate that, bro. That's what we try to show up with. Usually we be a lot more rowdy and turned up, but I told them we gotta be professional.
Yeah, you get tased up in this bitch, homeboy.
Yeah, we professional. Shit. Oh shit, that shit. We actually tased ourselves a couple of times. That shit's an adrenaline rush, dude.
Boy, you should have told me. I would have brought the big old tase gun right here. Put that shit on live, homeboy.
As soon as they tase me, all I do is a couple laps around this motherfucker, like build it up.
When you're doing that, that's when you're desperate, fool. When you tase them out.
Hey, look, it's better than doing extracurricular stuff when you need to wake up. Just tase yourself. I bet you'll stop being drunk real quick.
Just a quick.
Just remind me, I got a question for you guys. Caller, who's this? Can you make sure to turn the whatever you got on in the background off? Is it down? We're good. All right, let's do it.
Just did. I just wanted to go around the room.
Yeah, shoot.
And just for fun, who's the greatest artist, rap artist of all time from each person on that table right there?
Me.
Yeah.
I'm number one.
One of my top favorite artists, bro. I gotta go with Nas, bro. Show me a lot of fundamentals about rap.
Nas over Tupac.
Yeah.
I'll do this right now. I'll take Biggie over Tupac.
Yeah.
I'll take Biggie over Tupac.
He just started a whole war in the comments.
You can believe whatever you want.
See it on the comments.
Hey, I will take Biggie over Tupac. If you listen to the gangster shit, I don't know, homeboy.
Pac had shit.
Oh yeah, no, Biggie.
When I first found out, I'm not to interrupt y'all, but hey, hold on, we didn't go to him. Who's your favorite rapper?
I was born 94, dog. So my era, the first rapper that I fell in love with is 50 Cent.
Oh, that shit hard too. Mixtape 50 for sure hard. What about you?
That was the last CD I ever bought. Was 50 Cent. That will pump me up.
I gotta go with Eminem, dog.
Damn. Fun fact. I didn't even know that about the homie.
Hey, but let me tell you this. You can't really do a favorite because it's like
different one.
Because like this, you gotta go different genres of it. It's like saying, what's your favorite car? Well, this is my favorite truck. This is my favorite lowrider. This is my favorite this. Yeah. To me, I would say like real gangster shit as far as
Ice Cube.
Ice-T.
Ice-T. Oh shit. We were both in the Ice family.
Yeah. No, but Ice Cube, same shit. Ice Cube got
he did shit.
Much more hits.
He made my top 5. He's the only West Coast artist that make my top 5.
6 in the morning, homeboy.
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning and 9 that bitch.
Who's your favorite artist? Hold on, you can't get off you ain't getting off that easy.
Man, we can't deny it. I think the generations are starting to discredit it. The Tupac, man, you can't deny Tupac. Eazy-E created gangster rap, Ice Cube, but Tupac put it on a scale that you can't reach that level, you know?
Yeah,
top 3.
He was a great
Tupac top 3.
He was a great actor.
Let's get into that conversation. Hey, I appreciate the call, homeboy.
All right. Have a good one.
But it's true. I'm not saying that. Look, see, that's what I'm saying. You already associated what I said with discrediting him. All I said was he was a great actor, which is also a true fact about him, right?
So you're saying Tupac is a great actor.
All I'm saying is that's a true fact.
This is my viral clip right here, Chris.
Why? You don't think he's a good actor? I mean,
Tupac wasn't a real gangster. Homie.
No, I said that he's a good actor. He's a great actor. Bro.
Wait, but what did you mean by
quote unquote? That's what I'm saying.
What did you mean?
You guys could go ahead and misinterpret. Whose phone keeps going off?
That's this phone. They're calling for you, player.
I thought it was one of the homies. I was about to kick him out.
It's Tupac calling from the dead.
Because of the shit you just said.
Yeah, he like, oh, what's up?
Caller, who's this? Hey, what's up, Bobby? Talk to us.
What's up, man? Just enjoying the show, man.
That's right.
I'm a big fan, and fuck, man, I'm nervous as fuck. But anyways,
don't get nervous, homie.
Don't trip, me too, bro.
I know it's because I'm watching on TV. It's a little delayed. You know what I'm saying?
We're fucking watching you too, bro. We're all looking at you right now.
Nah, for sure, man. But just want to say, man, that you're dope as fuck, man. I think you, Mr. Soto, Cujo, you guys are badass, man.
Shout out to
you guys should do like a collab or something, But keep it up, man. Stay up.
I appreciate you, man. Where you calling from?
I'm Palmdale, man.
Okay.
Palma's in the house.
Palma. All right, that's right.
Hey, brother,
yeah, not really. I don't get along with them fuckers. But
Are you from CKF? I can't American Cholo. We don't bang, homeboy. We do bang, but we all get along, homeboy. How about that, homeboy? We're all from the same side, homeboy.
I'm getting static. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, somebody's got something else. All right, brother, appreciate it. Oh, you know what the part is? You probably still in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this was fucking up my wires. He's fucking running more with his fucking thing going.
I'm over here thinking I'm getting fucking hacked. Like, bro, they're onto us, bro. They're fucking onto us, bro.
Shit. Oh, man.
Wait, what's the question you wanted to ask us?
Oh, yeah. So this summer, I'm thinking about taking my buddy here, and I want to go, and it's gonna be American Cholo pulls up. I want to pull up in your guys' neighborhood. I want to pull up at your guys' pad. I'm gonna bring the carne asada. You guys have the extras, whatever else. You guys have the modelos, the bud, whatever it is. And I want to just, I don't want it to be glamorizing of the hood. I want to show, because you know why I get down, homie. To me, all you Vatos are the same. You Vatos are all my homies. Whether it's a side that you guys don't get along with the side you guys do get along with, I don't see that anymore, right? So what I want to see is I want to show, the side of you guys that ain't the tough. Oh, this is the hood. No, it's like
the one good thing that prison did show us, that your enemy will be the one giving you some soaps.
There you go, homeboy. So I want to ask you guys if you guys would be down, and then anybody else out there, any hood that wants to get down with something like this, hit me up, and we're gonna do something like that.
Hell yeah! Shout out to American Cholo. Hey, American Cholo pulls up. It don't sound as aggressive. It's not as aggressive as it sounds. You know what I'm saying? But it sound pretty aggressive. Like, hey, yo, pull up on who? Yo, hey, take a D. Nah, I like that though. I like that. It's got a good little catch to it. We got a good little link to it.
All right, homeboys. You guys may be the first, homeboy. Just let me know.
We always hanging out like stripper titties, dog nuts, and the snot on the baby's nose.
Caller, who's this? Yes. Talk to us.
For WeSSmont, you brought up Avenue Baby earlier. I'm just curious, what's happening with that dude, because I know he was putting out some videos, but then he stopped. Just hoping that dude's doing good, or what's up with him?
From my understanding, I think he's still alive and breathing. But he did take a step away from I guess I don't know. I guess he got accomplished what he needed to do. Really, he made us go viral.
I can answer that.
Oh, why you fuck with the homie?
I got his phone. Call him right now.
Oh well, let's call the homie. That's really the guy right there, though. He made it happen. Like, I don't know if maybe that's what it was. Like, he felt like he needed to accomplish something. And he did. Like, he made us go viral. He started focusing on his education. He was doing something for work because he was doing the podcasting. I did his podcast too. That's right. And we talk every once in a while. And then he just said, hey, dude, I'm gonna jump off for a little bit. I'm gonna work on this. I said, get your money, homie. Solid homie.
And then he did that with you guys. He actually called me after he did it, because I didn't know it was him at first, right? He called me and he told me, hey, Gil, hey, why don't you get the Vatos from the Valle together to do the same thing you guys did?
Same concept, yeah.
And you know what? That might not be a bad idea. So calling out any Vallero who wants to do something like that, get the same beat. We'll do the same thing. You guys help us out.
Right here.
You can come direct it, homie.
I got you. Don't even
trip.
Right, for sure.
And I'm calling it out right now. Anybody from the Valle,
I come through.
Hit me up, and then we'll screen it. We're trying to do some shit.
We could even get the homie that produced it.
No, that's what I'm saying. We'll do the same thing, but we gotta get. All right, these are was it 4 of you guys or 5?
It was 4 of us.
Okay, so we'll get the 4 of the Valle. We'll do East Valley, Canoga Park area, Pacas. We'll do different parts of the Valle.
I know they got a bunch of rappers out there too.
So let's get it in. That'll be kind of dope. And then after that, maybe we can take it to San Diego. Then maybe we can
for sure. I'll share the fuck out of it, man. You already know it's all about getting the homies together.
Now we got a lot of shit.
Friendly competition. I know y'all talking the big game right now. Don't trip. We gonna be there too, bro.
I talk the talk and walk the walk.
That's right. I know. I'm already knowing.
Yes, hey, appreciate the call, player. You got one more question?
Just one more comment. Hey, dude, so tough for Chicago too. A lot of Raza out there. So thank you. Thanks for the call.
What'd he say?
What'd he say? My bad. What
would you say, boss?
Oh no. No, that dude's so rough, so tough in Chicago because there's a lot of Raza out there.
Oh, there you go. That's when we go national, homeboy.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you for seeing the call.
For sure. I got a couple guys hooked up in Chicago, too, for sure. They're supposed to come in. Nelly, 499 Super Chat. She's doing her workout real quick. Keep it up.
That's right. Appreciate you.
There you go. Now, let's take it.
That's right.
They don't stop, homie. They don't stop. We're going to have a busy summer. Oh, is this Unhoused Mike?
Going down, guys.
What's going on, Mike? Talk to us.
Hey, as soon as you said you take Biggie over Tupac, I just kept calling down. I want to know why, though.
Hold on. First, take me off speaker and put me on the phone because you sound horrible.
Oh shit! I guess I'm gonna have to call back, dog. I'm driving home.
Okay, but give me your question real quick.
All right. I was just wondering why you like Biggie Smalls over Tupac.
Okay, I got it. I'll answer you, but I gotta hang up on you because you sound horrible. You might look beautiful, but you sound horrible.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Hold on.
Make him crash. Oh, he better come back.
So why Biggie over Tupac?
I am obviously a huge Tupac fan, right? The music's great, the gangster stuff, but the harsh reality is I think Biggie was much more about that life. Let's keep it 100. Biggie was much more about that gangster, or I think he was. Maybe it was fucking fake too. But Tupac would have been the guy in the hood that got jumped in at 24 years old. Let's keep it 100, homie. Let's keep it 100. All right. So when Tupac was rapping about it, I was living the street stuff, right? And Biggie, if you know what would be good, put song to song. To me, it's like this. Tupac and Biggie is fucking Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali.
And who's Muhammad Ali?
To me, it's Biggie. To somebody else, it could be. It could be Frazier.
I see where you're coming from, but I don't know. I just don't want to spend too much time. This is an age-old topic.
It's because I
think this has been argued more than abortion has been argued about. They've talked about this shit more than the war in Iraq. But that's what I'm saying. You'll never, because we could go on and on about. They'll say that Tupac's catalog just outmatches it. So when you talk about song for song, Tupac has much more songs than mine do. I'm not even saying it because I'm supporting Tupac.
I'm talking about the gangster stuff.
I'm
talking about the gangster stuff.
Well, I don't know. From my understanding, I think Biggie's mom even went on record and say he didn't even have that. Like, they were middle class.
No, the songs.
Well, I'm saying you said his upbringing though. You said Biggie was more like. I think Tupac actually grew up in that environment. I'm not saying that he was gangster because there's a lot of people I know that grew up in the environment.
Tupac went to fucking
ballet
school.
Yeah, he
Come
did.
on, carnal.
We're not denying that. That's what I'm saying. Why do you think I said that earlier? I was just saying. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
How about this?
I'm giving you an unbiased opinion.
I'm gonna give you this one. How about this? And this is why like busting Tupac's balls as people. If Tupac was a Chicano, we wouldn't accept him.
What?
If Tupac was a Chicano gangster rapper, we wouldn't accept him. We're like, fool, you ain't from no hood. Fool, you doing this. Fool, you doing that. Yeah. How many guys do we not fucking bang on because they ain't from a hood, homie? How many guys do we bang on because, hey, you got certain charges? How many guys do you bang on? Nah, let's keep it 100. If Tupac was an essay, Tupac would have been fucking thrown out the room from us.
Especially around that time, yes.
True.
I mean, at the end of the day, the day ends.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Tupac, homie. God bless.
How you go end?
Right now, he's in Cuba, mad as fuck.
Caller, who's this? But I love I love Tupac. Oh, shit!
That was an imposter.
That fool ran to the payphone real quick, grabbed some quarters real quick.
That was like hell.
I pushed the bum out the way. I kicked the lady on the floor. Move, bitch. I gotta make this call real quick.
What's up, man? How's Mike? Talk to us, old boy. Shit. Mike, you there? Oh, Mike passed out, man. Oh no, my phone died. Too many phone calls.
Oh, man.
Kill, don't forget Biggie stole King T's flow. Damn, I'm getting high off the contact.
Then
everybody stole somebody's flow at one point or another, dude. Okay, it just came out, like, going viral on certain things where you got Jay-Z talking about he came up with the song, I got 99 problems with a bitch ain't one.
But it was really Ice-T's song.
It was Ice-T's song. Ice-T sang that shit back in the days. So everybody at one point or another, you know, they'll take a certain flow, they'll take a certain thing of this. So, I mean,
as long as you get credit where credit is due, I feel like there shouldn't be no problem. But I mean, if you're just trying to say it, you know what I'm saying, admit that's it for anything. Take credit for anything you did.
You went to private school, homeboy. So there ain't no gangster.
I thought, well, you was just defend. What is really going on over here? Are you trying?
That's what I thought. No, I'm reading.
I'm faded, brother. Homie's trying to throw me off right now.
Yeah, there you go.
They can't exactly. That's one of the misconceptions I think our people have too, bro. Is like
school to sing dope.
It's not even that. I think a big misconception our people have though is like if you smart, we tend to make fun of the motherfuckers that's super smart. Have you ever noticed that as Hispanics?
Oh yeah.
We just be like, oh yeah, this motherfucking nerd, whatever, right? Like anybody, whatever. But like I'm trying to educate the homies. I'm trying to still learn stuff myself. I don't know a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I knew I would upset people. Pac was with it. It don't have to be from LA banging for a weak block. He banged for the whole nation.
That's what was though. He was raised by the Black Panther.
Listen. The difference between most of the people that leave those comments, they weren't around in those days. I was 21 years old in 1996, homie. So after
the
that,
homie said, "Bring your birth certificate if you're trying to argue about Tupac."
Yeah. Don't go off of what you heard or what the movies.
And we need to see where you went to school at and where you get your immunization shots at.
Let's do it. But at the end, the reality of it is, It's just music, homie. It's just music. Enjoy it.
That's why when I ask people their top 5 dead or alive, I ask them without Tupac or Biggie.
Hey, shout out the homie Flacco.
Hey, shout out the homie.
All right.
That's my boy. He financed a couple of the videos, though. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Flacco. Thanks for that $10 super chat. Hey, Psycho. So, why did you get kicked out of high school, homie?
Nah, I think
I've been curious. Oh, you? Hold on.
I mean, I did too, but
that's for me. He got me. Man, fuck this, dude. I ain't finna even throw him on the bus. This what happened, bro. This what happened, bro. This what happened. We was getting faded, right? We was getting faded, bro. Allegedly, according to this movie script that I'm writing, right? We was getting high. We was smoking. I was like around in 10th grade or something, right? We smoking, and I'm faded. I'm like, hey, drop us off to school. He like, nah, y'all gotta walk. He fucking with me, right? So I'm like, cool, whatever. I said, well, let me get some cologne then, whatever, right? He's like, nah, he's fucking with me. I'm like, let me get some cologne, but I'm high, bro, and he's trying to play games, and I'm like, you know, it's early in the fucking morning, bro. I used to have to wash my clothes the day be fucking forward because I only had one fucking uniform shirt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so every day it was wet, so I'm already in a bad fucking mood. It's 5:30 in the morning, and we smoking weed, and my shirt's fucking wet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, come on, bro, stop playing with me. So I asked him for the spray twice, and he said no. So at that point, I just was prideful, and I was like, well, fuck you then. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you and your spray. So then he was like, matter of fact, I'm gonna drop y'all off. And he dropped us off right in the front. Tell me why, out of just my fucking luck, out of all days, the motherfucking assistant principal, the principal, and the dean is outside. And it was just a brand new dean. This motherfucker, he was a weirdo. He used to wear a bow tie. Like, I ain't got nothing against bow ties and shit, but he's a fucking, the way he wore it was just fucking weird, bro. And they all happened to be outside. So we jump out the car, right? He stops right in front of him and was like, get out. And you know what I'm saying? We jump out. And I told these motherfuckers, keep driving. The other homie that got out with me, faded ass, he was like, no, we good, bro. We get out the car, look like we just came from back in the future and we just time traveled. There's like so much fucking smoke coming out the car. Look, bro, and then the thing about it is they looking dead. It's like I'm like right there, bro. I jump out the car and they right there and I'm looking at them and I see the smoke coming from around me. I feel like I'm fucking going Super Saiyan, bro. Like there's literally shit coming up from me and I'm looking at them. So we walk right up to him like nothing, bro, because I felt like it was all about confidence at that point. I felt like at this point, if we could, because I was that high, I felt like we could play it off. So I walk right up to him with the homie and we walk right up to him and they're like, are you guys under, you know what I'm saying? They did their little whatever. Like, you guys are high? Like, look at all that smoke. My dumb ass didn't even bother turning around because I didn't want to see all the smoke. I still felt it around me, like just still leaving my body. So I just looked at them like, nah, we not high, man. I try to walk right past them. They immediately like gaffled us up, put us up in the office and shit. And then some other weird ass substitute teacher kept talking about some movie named Crash, and I'm already fucking high, dude. I'm already like, dude. He's like, you gotta watch this movie. He was a substitute teacher. This motherfucker had to be doing coke, bro. He was like, you gotta watch it, Crash. He said the word Crash like 72 times, bro.
It was a great movie.
I watched it. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. And he was like, hey, I'm a substitute teacher. I played it for a class yesterday. It was wonderful. And they reacted like, I was like, you know what? He gave me so many fucking great reviews about it after I got out of juvenile hall. I seen it on Netflix. I'm like, let me watch this bullshit. And he see that shit was fucking riveting, bro. I was fucking.
The next person he saw, hey, dude, you gotta watch Crash.
I was just mad at him at that moment because I'm like, bro. Oh, and then I got, out of all things, bro, I ended up getting kicked out of school. My mom don't even know because I lied to her because she believed me. I was like, I wasn't high. She believed me, but I got kicked out of school and the homie just got suspended. I'm like, man, I ain't even mad. I was like, fuck it, it's cool. It happened.
Shit. Hey, Smooth Hustle, relax, homie.
What's up with the homie?
Smooth Hustle's upset, man.
What'd he say?
He said,
what'd he say about my mama?
He said American shows are lame. He said Tupac is not for lames.
What is more
and then the last one he said,
gangbanging or being a revolutionary?
What is more gangster, gangbanging or being real?
The homie will.
See, but now you're going into that. We're not. That's the thing. We never said he wasn't gangster. I said he wasn't gangster. I never said he wasn't a revolutionary. He was a revolutionary. He definitely was. But what you gotta do is do your homework. Let me school you on something real quick. Go and I'm gonna look for this interview and I'm gonna send the link to it. He was one of Pac's main fucking directors. I mean, like main fucking guy. I think he was one of the guys who did that movie that he did with what's his name, Jackson, when he was a poet something.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic. Oh no, that was a Poetic Justice. The one that he was a gangster at a fuck. What was he? He was a dope dealer or something.
Poet Society.
What?
Dead Poet Society.
Was that? No, but was he a gangster in that movie? No, it was another one that. In other words, there was a movie that he played. You can Google it, right? There was a movie that he played, and I saw the interview. I was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Dude, in Pac were like this." He's like, "We went to the screening. That movie he was portraying a gangster guy, right?" He said, "We go to Sony Studios over here. I think he's somewhere like a Peak or it's one of the studios." He said, "We go and we sat down and we watched the movie. Me and Pac are sitting there watching the movie." he's like,
I think you're talking about
Ooh,
Juice.
I am.
Juice.
My bad.
Juice.
How can we forget about Juice,
It
man?
was the movie Juice. He said
That fool was a fucking
he
psychopath
said,
in that
okay,
movie, dude.
he said after the movie Juice, he completely changed. He's like, he saw that movie, and me and him were like this, homie. After that I saw his eyes, I saw his demeanor completely changed, and then
so he became that character in real life. Is what you're
became
saying?
that character. He became, and you gotta watch that interview. That's the guy who knew him like this. He's like, dude, I saw him on the streets, and he came at me all fucking stupid. I'm like, the fuck? They got into a big old fist fight, and he was like, he wasn't that. He's like, after that, he became that character. He embodied it, and I get it.
I mean, if the mind is a powerful thing. If you believe in your motherfucking self strong enough, it will.
But it has nothing to do. Right now, it's like us talking about fucking who's the greatest basketball player. Just some people want.
Yeah, everybody got their opinion.
Everybody's got their opinion, homie. Don't get too upset.
Honestly,
homie.
I'm the greatest basketball player. Honestly. And I only never even played like real basketball, like organized basketball. It's just straight prison basketball.
Hey, we're gonna reignite the Tupac and Biggie Smalls fucking.
Nah, honestly, bro, I used to smoke crack with Pac and Biggie. We used to. Psycho was right. We all smoked crack with Tupac and Biggie. Like I heard them both freestyle each other. They both couldn't see me, and yeah, we're gonna just leave it right there.
There you go. That's the
I'm
clip
fucking
we
with you. That's the one we gonna put on the thumbnail.
Yeah. All right.
And then we made them chicken tacos.
And then I was born. And then I was really born.
WeSSmont SSkeme said he's better than Tupac and Biggie.
I said that.
That's already getting clipped, homeboy.
That sounds like some shit I was. Nah, just
I'm
say.
letting you know that shit's already getting clipped, homeboy. That shit's going viral.
Thug life.
It'll just make them come and watch the fucking interview, homeboy.
They gonna be disappointed. They see this. They're
gonna come hate on me.
Come check the shit out there, homie. You already know the deal.
And now, listen, those were definitely two of the best rappers of the '90s. No doubt about it.
Absolutely. That's why I literally say who's your top 5 dead or alive aside from Tupac and Biggie. Like I want to know where people's minds at aside that because I don't want 2 spaces to take up because I already know this. Who you got, Chris? Because you look like you did a whole lot of head shaking and head nodding over there. I don't know, man.
Without Tupac and Biggie?
Without Tupac.
Who?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. I don't even like Jay-Z.
I respect that opinion though. The Devils, the Blueprint. The KRS already did an album called Blueprint. Nah, just like go ahead.
Hey, Jay-Z,
Nah, he got some shit. He created a whole little. He got his own little in and out. I fuck with. I'm not even gonna say he's not in my top 5, but I do get credit. But who's the
like top 1? I got.
Go ahead. That's one.
Damn, I would say Tupac and Biggie.
No, but now, without
You
taking
can
those
only have
spots, without taking those spots, aside from Tupac and Biggie, who's your top 5 rappers?
I'm in the jazz, so Q-Tip.
Q-Tip's banging.
Yeah, that's where some of our favorite rappers got this.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Okay.
How does Eminem the number one? To me, the number one was like lyricist.
He got it.
Right.
Well, this is like everything.
Yeah,
everything overall, all genres, all. I mean, not all genres, not how. I mean, all time spans, like all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So okay, that's 3.
And then just because of how big he is now, I have to say Drake.
Drake? Yeah, Drake. No, Drake. Yeah, Drake's huge. Drake's huge.
Go ahead. I just put the finger up.
How about WeSSmont?
Nah, go ahead.
WeSSmont.
Nah, don't try to do that shit. Nah, that's not.
He's my number 5.
Chris was like, I'm like the last person on Chris. He's like, I just heard him rap. I still gotta go critique the shit.
And then when he blows up, he made it because of me. I told you.
Yeah, because I believed in him.
That's right.
Hey, the mind is a powerful thing. We just finished saying that.
Shit.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, this for you, Chris. Right when I go out there and do whatever big show I'm finna do, I'm gonna, right there. From my acceptance speech at the Grammys, I'm gonna be like, shout out to you, Chris.
Oh man, Tupac Must Die. Your Glasses Malone. You watch that one?
Yeah, I seen it.
That's just.
You know what he
Glasses
talks
got a
about?
lot of
Right?
heat for that too.
He talks about what really happened to Tupac. How he got murdered. And
well, no, he.
You know who it was, right?
Baby Lane or whatever his name was, right? Well, no, what Glasses Malone was putting on that song, and he got a lot of heat. I don't know if you know it, if you're too young to fucking know that Glasses Malone when Tupac Must Die.
Yeah.
So the song
he did the whole video.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
He did the whole video because he's speaking in
that shit was a crazy ass perspective
and
from
I
like
understand it.
the director's point of view. I wonder if that was his like.
But that's my perspective. What Glasses was doing, that's my perspective. I think you in the gangster life, homie. You doing this? You want to play this gangster life? You want to play this guy? This is what happens to gangsters, homie.
I don't ever make no exceptions when it comes to shit because everybody always want to be like, rest in peace, them or this. I just know in my mind, I'm like, well, I knew my boy. Yeah, they be talking about they angels and shit. Like, shout out to the homies.
Who comes that isn't that life, but it's pushing that life.
Yeah.
It's like. Yeah,
it is what
you
it
hear
is.
somebody get killed. That's about right. No,
it is what
smoke.
it is.
That's what it was, homeboy.
That's what we do.
All right, so what are you guys doing next, man? You got a show coming up. Talk to us, homeboy. Where can we find you?
This is what we doing. We starting out. We try to start off the year with a good little bang. We dropped Hate It or Love It. I dropped Hate It or Love It and the Faces remix with Lizzie G. Shout out to B and B Entertainment and everybody over there. me and Psycho ourselves got a tape coming up, man. We got a project ourselves coming up. It's gonna be me and him. We're gonna have maybe one feature. Shout out to the homie Catracho coming at y'all. We got Spanish. We got a couple Spanish songs coming y'all way, and then I got a whole mixtape with the homie Baby Bounce. We still yet to drop that. We're finishing that up too. It's been long overdue. We gonna get that out the way. Shout out to my boy YE Beats. He been supplying a lot of beats. And then I'm gonna drop my own solo stuff. I'm gonna drop a tape for the people because it's just great support, and I'm trying to just make sure that I do a great body of work that people could look back to later on in time and really, like get a good sense of what I was going through or what the mindset that I had at that time. So after that, we gonna just be. Besides that, in between, we're gonna just be dropping singles. We're gonna drop some videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm directing most of the stuff. I'm trying to get the homie into it. We got some homies investing in some equipment, man. Y'all probably see us doing some big stuff pretty soon. I just don't want to speak about it,
That's right.
Preemptively, but we gonna do our stuff. Shout out to everybody that supports us. You already know, WeSSmont SS Vermano 2 on Instagram. Shout me out, man. You already know on YouTube. You go ahead, subscribe. We get paid for all that, man. Y'all really want to support? Hey, we appreciate that, man. Shout out to Vermont all day. Good souls. Everybody, shout out to the homie Sammy, man. He be doing legal work. Everybody.
That's right. Hey, make sure to go subscribe to homies. Give me your shout out.
My Instagram is psycho.83 on Instagram. You could keep up with the homie on his YouTube. He posts most of my shit. He directs it. Yeah. And he pretty much said it all. We got a tape coming.
Yeah. Shout out to the homie American Cholo, like the homie said that called in, man. We appreciate you for doing your stuff for the homies. You already know.
You know what it is.
Double Les all day.
What's up, homie?
Shout out to the homie.
What was that intro you used, somebody?
I said, what's cracking lacking with the motherfucking booty smacking? Yeah. It's your favorite photographer, Notorious One. I'm in the fucking house, Southgate, stand up.
That's right, baby.
Boo-boo, step your game up, homie.
Boo-boo. Big bro, I just want to say thank you, big bro.
That's your camera right there.
I appreciate you, Big G. You gave me a huge opportunity without you even know it. But I just want to say, man, shout out Team Torres. Shout out fucking my city, Southgate, from South Central to Southgate.
That's right, Double Les.
And
we hanging out like stripper titties. You already know we doing our tuck thistle.
And if if nobody loves you, Notorious One loves you, baby.
He getting sexy up in this bitch.
I guess we know where he stand on the Tupac and Biggie debate.
Oh man, there you go. All right, people. So just so you guys know, we will be doing the handball tournament, Venice Beach, California. We're gonna do it May 13th, Mother's Day. It's gonna be a family-friendly event. We will be doing some trophy prizes, the whole shebang. I'll make the brackets when I get a chance next week. But we're gonna all come together, and I'm calling out everybody from the Valle, from LA, from South Central, all Los Angeles County, IE, San Diego, you name it. We want them out there, homie. We want them out there to represent, play some handball. Just make that unity.
Y'all fools don't want to see me in handball.
There's your opportunity, homeboy.
I'm mad. I already seen your live, man. I alrery studied your whole style. I screen recorded it.
That's my first game, like in fucking about a year and a half.
No, he one of them guys. Huh? He's like, I ain't paid on the line.
No. See, the difference between me and most is, look at that, homeboy. That's me right there. That's me right there, carnal. This is my homeboy.
My belt.
No, you got that. You got that fucking. I'm a homeless.
I got a shoelace for a belt.
But other than that, tomorrow we got the homie VR to say from Visalia coming in.
That's right.
He's going to check out the mic and let's see what he's got. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Make sure to subscribe, like, share the channel. Go to Homeboy's channel. Run them numbers up, man.
I appreciate
It's about us using our community to bring ourselves up. We don't need nobody. We are everybody.
Woo.
Let's do this, homie.
Double Les. That was a great one. Shout out to Chris.